Young driver is jailed for 7 years for killing a woman on his car while speeding. A 19-year-old thug who killed a young woman in a moment of utter madness by driving her on the bonnet of his car has been jailed for more than 7 years. Ellie Underhill, 20, was perched on the bonnet of his silver Vauxhall Corsa when driver Luke Hickman sped off and started doing laps of a Tesco Extra car park. Hickman was filmed driving at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour around the car park on Boxing Day 2016 in Dudley, West Midlands, before Ms. Underhill lost her grip and fell off. Despite suffering massive head injuries, Hickman and 2 other friends took Ms. Underhill to a nearby McDonald's to clean her up. A court head, Ellie Phillips, 19, who was with the group, tried to wake Ms. Underhill up by slapping her in the face and pouring Coca-Cola over her. An hour after the incident, the friends took Ms. Underhill to nearby Russell's Hall Hospital where they lied and said she had fallen over. She was transferred to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham but later died on January 3. Hickman, of Stourbridge, West Midlands, admitted to causing death by dangerous driving at Stoke-on-Trent Crown Court yesterday. Jailing him for 7 years and 10 months, Judge Paul Glenn said, "You did not set out to injure anyone. On the evening in question, this was initially a prank, but it has had the most appalling consequences in the death of a young lady. Driving with someone on your bonnet is highly dangerous." Ellie Underhill had put herself on the bonnet. "I don't overlook that, but you were the person who could have refused to drive, but instead of stopping after the first circuit, the CCTV shows you drove the second circuit significantly quicker. You only had a provisional license and she was in a vulnerable position and was only attached to the car by holding on to the bonnet, and it was dangerous driving at the average speed you did, that was around 25 miles per hour. She fell off the vehicle at a speed calculated to be 15 miles per hour after you took a sharp left turn and braked." Hickman's girlfriend, Hannah Edwards, 19, admitted to perverting the course of justice and was handed a community order with 150 hours unpaid work. Edwards was not present at the time, but she admitted sending a text message to the others urging them to delete film footage from the night. Phillips, 19, admitted perverting the course of justice and was sentenced to 6 months in a young offenders institution. A fourth defendant, Ross Bingham, 21, of Birmingham, also admitted perverting the course of justice and will be sentenced tomorrow. Prosecutor Robert Price said, "The catastrophe took place during the night of Boxing Day. Ms. Underhill suffered skull fractures and brain damage and died a few days later at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham. The group of friends got her in the car with difficulty. She had been sick and was bleeding from the nose." The court heard they had been out to an Indian restaurant to celebrate Philip's birthday before going to an off-license to buy alcohol. Mr. Price said, Hickman had told police he had 2 pints of Cobra. They visited an off-license and purchased a small bottle of spirits, and then they went to car park and drove a silver Vauxhall Corsa. At no stage was any healthcare professional told she was in a car accident. The lies told to hospital staff did not affect the outcome, but it is clearly that a true account would have afforded a higher priority status in hospital.